Alrighty then, welcome back and thanks for checking in with me, Nathan here at Lewis Garden Services. Now the Etesia Pro46, I've run them for 20-25 years. I've had the push ones, I've had the variable speed ones, but I've always ended up coming back to these single speed ones. One handle to start the machine, one handle to get the wheels going. Simple, no one can go wrong, but they are slow. When Etesia did the R&D on these machines, they must have given the mower to kind of a real plodder, plodding along, dung, 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 dung. If you're self-employed or if you're a business owner, you want that mower to move fast. So as standard, I always fit speed up kits to them from new. So I'm just going to show you how to do that. The speed up kits are available online for about 30 quid. Yeah, but apart from that bit of slowness, they're great mowers. I will do a proper review one day. Maybe Etesia will get hold of me and say hi. But yeah, these speed up kits, I can't say that it's not going to void your warranty. That's up to you if you put them on, but I've never had any problems with them. And just keep your old belts and the bits you take off in it. But yeah, this is how you fit a speed up kit. If you like the video, give us a thumbs up, and it'd be good if you could subscribe, because I've got a competition coming up where you can win something, and I'll probably show you what that is in this video, because I'll be using it to do the job. Anyway, thanks for checking in. Catch you all later. Right, ideally you'd want to wash your mower down before you do this, or do it when it's new and have a bit more space than I've got, and then a quad and a load of crap stuck in the way. But it is what it is at the minute. It's 4:30 on a Saturday afternoon. I promised I'd get this video out for Sunday, and I've got pressing things to do, like drinking some beer. So this is where we're at. Also, maybe take the spark plug out just in case the engine starting fairies pop up, but I'm going to live life on the edge and leave that spark plug in. So I'm going to run you through what you need to do to get this kit in. Right, I've had to take off my speed up kit and put the old one back on just to show you what I'm doing. But when you do get your kit, you get instructions. You get the new pulley for around the spindle off the motor, and the bush kind of lock, and some grub screws, and a longer belt. This little Tool Check Plus, hello, subscribe to the channel, because I'm going to be giving one of these away in a competition in the next couple of videos. These are great bits of kit, especially for these types of job. Right, first thing to do is to take the old one off. Now in the back of the engine here, there's a plate here that needs to come out. One screw there, and on older models there's a screw there and a screw up there. So I'll try and do this and show you. So basically, just undo this. Like I said, this little tool set from Weira, wherever you pronounce it, is real handy for small jobs like this. Right, take that out, keep it somewhere safe. So all the models have a screw at the top. This is held in, just give it a bit of a wiggle. There's a second plate there, so that's your pulley on top of your gearbox. You're just trying to get access to the belt. You can't get the belt out though until you've undone that nut there and lifted that other little plate off. That's going to be a 13mm, so let me get one of those. So just undo this 13mm nylon nut. Keep that safe. That just lifts off there, so you can get to that belt. See, without that off, you couldn't get the belt off. That's all you need to take off there, no more than there. Okay, I'm going to flip this thing on its side, show you the next bit. Right, just like you're sharpening the blade, take the bolt off. Right, shear washer. This casing here, that should just come off, and that just slides off. Well, it slides off mine because, like I've said, I've had to put the old one on to show you to put the new one on, so that just came off fairly easily, but it will come off if you give that a tap. Obviously there's a locking bit for there, watch them lose that. Right, so you need to get that spindle off there. There's a grub screw in there, or a couple of grub screws, so you need to get those out. Wind these little grub screws out, which locks this kind of tapering bush in place. And again, I've just done this, put the old one back on, so yours might be a little bit stiffer. So basically you take this, spin it around, you take that off, the old locking bush, and then you can get to this pulley. We'll call it a pulley, is it? Right. Just take that belt off. So if you do find that hard, with your spare hand, just rotate that gearbox and it gives you a bit of slack there. See you moving. So take that off. Take the belt off. And then you can just get in above that gearbox onto that pulley, and that belt just comes out. There it is, belt off. Right, that just slides off, and then all you got to do is put the new on in reverse. So, new spindle, are we still calling it a spindle? Chuck that on, get your new longer belt, go in from the back here. Right, so that is now on that spindle and around the gearbox there, okay? Free to move. See, turn that, turns that. Right, we want to lock that off. So get your new kind of lock-in bush, whatever it's called. Just slide that over and then just put a bit of tension on that belt and pull him on. Right, I generally put this back on, use this as a guide. Just fit that, and as long as it's slightly above that and the belt is fairly straight and not touching anything, and that's where I'll do it up. So take him back off. There's a couple of holes here now, so what you got to try and do is rotate it so you've got the two grub screw holes lined up.
Hello.
Hello. Right, get all that lined up. I lost my grub screw, but I found it. I was too concerned with how close it is to beer o'clock. Right, so these grub screws just lock this kind of lock-in bush thing onto this spindle, pulley, whatever we call it. We'll do them up nice and tight. Right, there we go, that's tight. Belt's on. Right, chuck that back on. If it goes on, take that out to help. Right, chuck that back on. Perfect. Cover, shear washer, blade, bolt. Right, once your blade's back on, flip it back over. So you have these two plates to put back on, which is just reversing of how we did it. So this just locates with those two little lugs into there first, drop down onto there. Washer, nylon nut, looking like a bit of crap in the threads just to make it all exciting. This back plate then goes back in. It is a pain, just twat it in, get those top lugs in, and then the bottom bit, just get it in. Right, that's it, in. That little screw back in. Job done. Right, let's test it out. Right, I marked out 10 meters on the floor and ran that mower. Let me look at my phone. With the original kit on there, it took 8.5 seconds to do 10 meters. With the speed up kit, it took 11.5 seconds. No, other way around. Old one, 11.5 seconds. New one, 8.5 seconds to 10 meters. That makes sense. So it's 3 seconds faster over 10 meters. Like being back in school, innit? If Nathan travels 10 meters in 8.5 seconds, how many kilometers an hour is he traveling? Work it out, I don't care, it's faster. Anyway, that's how you fit the speed up kit. And yeah, like I was saying, I'm gonna do a competition on one of these little Weira tool check mini socket sets, real handy for jobs. So yeah, subscribe to the channel and you'll see when that competition comes up. So yeah, cheers for checking in and good luck with all those Etesia mowers. You'll be flying along. You take care.